What's interesting about these Thursday night games is oftentimes we hear people say, is it really fair for players to play on Thursday night? But what did we hear from both of these teams going into this one? How excited they were to have this.
Week 1 of the season as we drop you into the first drive of this ball game and get our first look at this offense.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Get it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the play. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season. First drive of the season. What a nice completion.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And down right around the 37. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards. They'll drop to throw. This one complete to the running back, Lindsay. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it second down. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got Jake Butt as tight end, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jake Butt, 31 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute.
We have a red zone update. This defense stacked up here with a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Quick throw here to Hilton. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Good contain, no gain on the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals? An indicator, right?
Whether it goes or not, yeah.
Yeah, whether the play's on or not. How about the indicators offensive lineman?
This defense has been on their heels thus far on this drive. It's been a long one, and now they're forced to defend a 1st and goal as we get back to the action. Back to throw, Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter.
I smell fear in that offense. Hustle, hustle. I smell fear in that offense.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to wind up and air it out. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up. A long field ahead of this offense. They'll have to be efficient here with their time late in the 2nd quarter. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsay. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Broncos in the hurry-up try to get to their positions and get set quickly. 2nd and 3. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Broncos send out their punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this one will be touchdown right at the 30-yard line. We have a red zone situation brewing. This defense on their heels a little bit as they get set to defend a 1st and 10 with the ball at the 16. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing again is Locke. Taken in by the tight end Doyle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Outcome. Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. Throwing on 3rd down, Locke. He's got Jack Doyle, and he's got this down to the 35. And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos. Keeping this offense out of the end zone has to be considered a must here, as this defense can ill afford to go 2 scores down here in the 2nd half. They'll try to run for the 1st down with Hunt. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Locke. Catch made here by Campbell. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, and it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Locke. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the scrambler.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Please tell me this doesn't come off as snarky.
Well, points have been hard to come by in this one, and it's the 3rd quarter. Defenses have reigned supreme. Can the defense reign supreme once more on 3rd down? Let's find out. On 3rd down, here's Lindsey. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. They're all the way home for a Broncos score. Philip Lindsey, 42 yards, and the Broncos have retaken the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the 1st. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on 3rd down, doesn't matter how far.
This defense now trying desperately to hold on to this fourth quarter lead, but to do it, they've got to keep this offense out of the end zone. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On second and 15 now. Luck, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That was the 8th play of the drive, so a somewhat fitting pickup of 8 yards. Luck. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to fourth down. Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before.
Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. A pass complete here to Sanders, and they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Fights through it. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now it's first and 10, a big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up second and 13. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. They'll set up a throw. He can run for it, and he will. Touchdown, Broncos. This defense hoping to preserve that one-score, 8-point lead here. See if they can do it. The ball on the offensive side of the field. Back to throw. And his pass incomplete. Kareem Hunt is running back, the intended receiver. And it's second down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
back to throw. Campbell making the catch. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. They'll look to throw. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First down now, but the clock continues to move. He's back to throw. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Luck says, let's get going as he'll hustle him to the line. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game, also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer preseason. We were into the regular season, the first game of the year. And, all eyes were watching this. Everyone was excited that football was to it, right? All day long anticipating it. And then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Denver, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get the weekend off now as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.